So here's the deal about obsessing over an ex. The more you thrash around in thoughts of what once was, the deeper you sink into misery. And what makes it worse, many people don't even realize that they're trapped. They're so fixated on their ex that they completely miss the fact that they are addicted to their obsession and desperately need intervention. If you're wondering if that's you, let me ask you this. Have you found yourself constantly checking your ex's social media? Are you convinced they're superior to anyone else you'll ever date? Do you catch yourself dreaming about them whenever you close your eyes, or at least most of the time? Maybe you can't eat, sleep, or work properly because they're constantly on your mind. If you're nodding along at least a little bit, don't worry. First of all, you're not alone. But more importantly, there are actual practical solutions to break free from this mental prison. So starting with solution number 1, recognize exactly why you're obsessing. So your obsession isn't just about having feelings for your ex. It's about using those thoughts to meet deeper emotional needs. The need for control, for example, because breakups make us feel helpless, and obsessing about them, it creates the illusion of control. Then there's the need for closure and certainty, so we crave answers and clarity, the theory goes, even though true closure can only come from within. And then there's the need for connection. Sometimes we obsess because it's the only way we feel connected to someone who's no longer in our lives. Now, understanding these underlying needs is really the first step to addressing them in healthier ways. As for solution number 2, consider the consequences of your obsession. Let's be brutally honest about what this obsession is actually doing to you, right? It's causing hypertension, which destroys your productivity, your focus, and your sleep. It's triggering temper tantrums and probably a lot of emotional reactivity. It's generating chronic anxiety that can occasionally lead to depression, and it's pushing you towards self-sabotaging behaviors like drunk texting your ex or stalking them on social media. When you truly grasp these consequences, maybe even write them out on a piece of paper, you will have way more motivation, I feel, to break free. So go and just try to do that. Literally take out a sheet of paper, maybe use your phone, use a notes app on your phone, and write down what are the consequences of your constant rumination. Maybe that could really help you out. Maybe not. So let's go on to solution number 3. Get the basics in order. Now, this might not seem directly related to your obsession, but trust me, it is. So let's start with sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep consistently in a dark, cool bedroom, and try to wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. When it comes to diet, focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods and limit the sugary, fried, and other, junk food. Try to exercise every day, even if it's just going on a walk in nature. Don't neglect personal hygiene, right? Don't be a slob. Stay clean, stay well groomed, and take care of your well-being. That's the final one. So take time for hobbies, for socializing, get your finances in order, get some responsibilities under your belt if you don't have any, like working at a job or running a business, taking care of a kid, stuff like that. Now, these basics will create the foundation for better mental health and emotional regulation. It all goes, hand in hand. Another solution is to do a digital cleanse of your ex. Now, this is the part people resist the most, but I think it's non-negotiable. Delete all text threads, all WhatsApp chats, emails, everything. Clear out your photos and videos from your phone and computer. Remove any inappropriate material first, then all the innocent stuff too, by the way. Unfriend, unfollow, and block them across all social platforms. Granted, you really want to get over them. If you're in the camp of wanting to get an ex back, then sure, unfollow them and unfriend them, but don't block them, because we want them to eventually reach out. Anyhow, this was a tangent. I want you to, after doing all of this, take at least a month-long social media break to avoid any unnecessary triggers. And it's this digital detox that is crucial for creating the mental space that you need to heal. Now, solution number 5 is kind of the other side of the coin, a physical cleanse of your ex. So I want you to gather everything in your home that reminds you of them. So clothes, gifts, decorations, anything with their smell or that triggers shared memories. For items that belong to them, either mail them back, have a friend deliver them, or arrange a neutral drop-off. And for everything else that's just associated with your ex, just throw it away or store it somewhere completely inaccessible. Now, solution number 6, follow the 3 M's formula. Now, this is a healthy distraction technique developed by the psychologist Nick Wignall, and it goes like this. The 3 M's are move, make, meet. Move meaning physically engage your body through exercise, dance, or even just walking. Make means create or fix something like cook, write, draw, repair whenever you feel rumination coming up. And then meet. Connect with other people socially, whether friends, family, or just new acquaintances. And this formula works because it engages different parts of your brain and body and therefore creates new neural pathways instead of strengthening the obsessive ones. Solution 7 is to leverage the RJA-FTP method. Now, yes, funny name, but this is a really cool approach coined by researchers Sally Winston and Martin Seif, if I pronounced that correctly. So essentially it goes like this. Recognize first when you're obsessing. Then remind yourself that these are just automatic thoughts. Then accept and allow them to be there without fighting them. Then try to feel your emotions that are attached to those thoughts without judgment. Then let time pass without checking your progress. And then proceed with your day despite these thoughts. This really is all there is to this method. If you want to go deeper into it though, I do suggest picking up a book on ACT, that is, Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, which by the way, Sally Winston and Martin Seif have written. And apart from a bazillion other methods, it also unpacks this specific one in way more detail. So like this is just your starting point. If you want to go deeper, pick up that book from these two people. Solution 8, try some TV screenplay. Now this is a visualization technique that involves imagining your obsessive thoughts on a TV screen, then just playing with them, fucking around and finding out. So maybe you flip the thoughts upside down, you change the colors, you add funny subtitles or music. It's kind of like mind play. It sounds weird, I know, it sounds cringe, but it does help you create distance between you and your thoughts, allowing you to see them as mental constructs rather than this absolute reality. As for solution 9, simply acknowledge your obsession. So when obsessive thoughts arise, add this phrase before them. I'm having thoughts about whatever you're having thoughts about. So for example, I'm having thoughts about getting my eggs back instead of just, I need to get my eggs back. I miss them so much. They're the love of my life. Now, this subtle shift creates cognitive distance and it helps you respond more rationally rather than being swept away by emotional reactivity, similar to what we've been doing in many of the other methods on this list so far. It's just sometimes different methods leading to a roughly the same conclusion. And that's fine because the methods are going to work for some people and some are going to work for other people, You want to try all of them, just like a quick tip, and then stick with those that actually resonate. Don't feel pressure about doing all the methods in this video and trying them out and actually sticking with them. Emphasis on sticking with them. But anyhow, to move on to solution number 10, try the disarming and verifying technique. So when obsessive thoughts strike, I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What facts support this thought? What facts contradict it? Will this matter in a day, a week, or a month? Have I dealt with similar situations before? Similar thoughts before, even? What advice would I give a friend in this same position, thinking these same things? Are these thoughts actually helping me, or are they hurting me? And can I actually control the situation? Like, these questions are made to engage your rational brain and break the emotional spiral that is probably keeping you locked in rumination. As for solution 11, test out the rubber band trick. Now, this might sound silly, it might sound weird, but there is solid evidence behind this technique, and it's exactly what you think it is. Wear a rubber band around your wrist, and whenever an obsessive thought appears, whenever you think it, snap it, while mentally shouting, "Stop." Then immediately replace that thought with a pleasant one you've maybe prepared in advance. And this should create a pattern interrupt and help retrain your brain, retrain yourself, through mild aversive conditioning. Now, obviously, don't overdo this one. It's meant to be mildly uncomfortable, not painful. And as for solution 12, care about other things than your ex. The root problem for many people who just can't stop obsessing is that they've made their ex their primary source of meaning, their ex relationship, that is. And if your relationship was your entire world, maybe the sole or by far the primary source of your happiness, of course you're gonna obsess now that it's gone, right? Now that you've broken up with your ex and there is no more romantic relationship between you, and therefore nothing else to really focus on. So the solution is to diversify your identity, to find multiple sources of meaning through different relationships, work, hobbies, causes, or personal growth. And the richer and more multifaceted your life becomes, that is, you care about a variety of things, not just this one dead relationship, the more that is true, the less power any single person or single relationship will have over your mental state. Hey everybody, thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to go deeper into getting past a breakup, you should download my free recovery cheat sheet. It's a neat one-page resource that lays out over 40 solutions to overcoming a breakup so you can create a new possibility for love, be that with your ex or with someone completely different. You can download this free resource by clicking the link in the description below this video. So that's it. Bye bye.